The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Indiana Pacers. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Pacers. Well, as underdogs, Greg, they weren't even supposed to be here at this point, but they've been fantastic the entire postseason.
I mean, it's hard to think of a greater accomplishment winning Game 7 of the NBA Finals on the road. But
I agree.
They've shown they can beat this team. They believe in themselves. And, Kevin, I think they've got a real shot.
I do, too.
It's great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Holmgren against Siakam. Sweet move, and Holmgren lays it in.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the Pacers with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. Back to Halliburton. They get the rebound.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
Indiana shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one at the line is good. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Offensive rebound, Turner off with the layup.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Dort kicks to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Neesmith. Pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. Siakam left side. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. No, he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Neesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Inside. Here's Siakam. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Williams. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Siakam against Holmgren. It's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The Thunder leading by 3. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades. Turner with a screen on Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Williams. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. The tray. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Mathurin. Takes it out to Siakam. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Wallace with the ball. From past the arc. They get it back. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to this. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dort.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Halliburton kicks to McConnell. Pass to Siakam. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Siakam's got 6.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Walker's checked in for the Pacers. And so he hits both. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Mathurin. Beyond the arc. And it's Walker that time on the assist for Mathurin.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And the Thunder with possession. Wallace with the ball. No scoring in this one. Higgins outside. Off target from three-point range.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Toppin a screen on Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over McConnell. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mathurin. Walker with the rebound. Outside Mathurin. Walker the pass to Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. Wallace covering. And Walker kicks to McConnell. Clock at 4. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Mathurin against Caruso. Tipped away. Halliburton right side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdowns for the Thunder.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Brett, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way. You talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
To the paint, and it's Turner finishing it off.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Here's Matherin, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hartenstein with the screen on Halliburton. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
The Thunder shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Halliburton. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's the Pacers now. 4-point game. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Pacers trail by 6. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Pass to Matherin. Turner with a screen on Dort. 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Outside, Dort. Back to Wallace. Holmgren against Siakam. Wallace dishes to Holmgren. Screen by Hartenstein. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Holmgren. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. Another shot, and Hartenstein finishes inside. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Oklahoma City in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And it's the 2K Halftime Show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You hear that?
Yeah?
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers. Game 7, we know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like to play in one of these? And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Down low. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. The Pacers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Turner with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Halliburton's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pacers. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Indiana, Aaron Nesmith at the line for 2.
That's good from Nesmith. And so Nesmith nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. There are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Siakam's shot is off.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Turner against Hartenstein. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Dort grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Holmgren finds Dort. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. Lock at 6. Back to Holmgren. Hits it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 12.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, a home run generates space for this offense.
For 3, Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Tries from 7. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Halliburton against Holmgren. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Halliburton. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. Back to Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another 3.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Turner with the screen. Shot from the wing. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dort. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Siakam, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Turner. Back to Nembhard. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:30 left to play here in the 3rd. Holmgren can't hit. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Halliburton. He's got 8. A three-pointer's right on target. Halliburton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Williams against Siakam. Goes up the baseline. Caruso grabs the miss.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Williams kicks to Wallace. Williams dishes to Wallace. Going inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Mathurin. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now Wallace. Williams a screen. Jacks up a 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
and he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now, here's McConnell. Halliburton outside. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
There's a screen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Only one man back on D. Toppin inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Toppin finds Halliburton. Sinks that one from the post. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Williams dishes to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker with the rebound. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton in the corner. Misses the 3. Oklahoma City shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the lane. 24 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Halliburton outside. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Wallace. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Tyrese feels like kind of an old school player. He's got some flavor to his game and loved the mid-range that time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Now here's Williams, following the miss by Miles Turner. And good that time. Dort's got his first 2 points.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Turner. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Nembhard. And both free throws good for Nembhard. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. To the inside. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And Siakam's got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 10. Outside Turner. A 3. sinks the three-pointer.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch-and-shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. Turner covering. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Dort passes to Williams. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Turner. Siakam finds Halliburton. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Siakam. Banked in off the glass.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams for 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 8.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have, so you can expect intensity out of this oven, guys.
Thank you, David. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 7.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Thunder.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
They're going to close out a remarkable and dramatic NBA Finals with a tremendous win here in Game 7.
And while the series itself was dramatic, they didn't want any drama here in Game 7. They wanted to seal the win well before the final whistle. And boy, did they do it. A clutch performance on the biggest stage in basketball. Just a fantastic way to clinch that NBA championship.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are your new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.